Alright, so let's get Inferno transformed, and apparently what you can also do with this whole back piece here is you can splay it out. But basically, if you do splay it out like so, what you want to do, you want to rotate this piece around, fold this in, and fold this whole bad boy kind of in on itself. We'll deal more with it later, push it down at the bottom. Now, we want to do is you want to untap this. Oh my god, that was so tight in there. Oh my god. But anyway, you want to untap, make sure that everything stays in its place, right? So what you want to do here, don't fold in yet, we don't need to go that far yet, but anyway, you want to untap this piece here, open up the gigantic ant head fully, by the way. You want to fully open it up. Then you want to take this blue piece here and rotate it out. Then afterwards, what you want to do is you want to take this, rotate it around, and then obviously just absorb the head inside of it. You know how this kind of stuff goes, right? Just basically take the head, then open up these little mouth pieces right there. Now you want to take a look at this. What you want to do, you want to double hinge this in, so double hinge the elbows all the way up. Also make sure that this is rotated like so. Kind of forgot that little step by accident. But what you want to do is basically you want to take the thumb here and you want to put it right there in that hole. So what you want to do, you want to rotate this, come on, this whole thing on the blue piece. You want to rotate it in. And then also make sure that the bug legs are out of the way. So make sure that these things are rotated around so they are on the outside of everything. But basically what you want to do then, also, not you, it's not your turn yet, calm down. Everyone will get their turn. You basically want to take this and just tab it in right there. Do the same thing on the other side, so just rotate the bug legs around so that they are out of the way. And then you want to take this, and also there is actually, as you can see here, a tab and a slot, and on that side as well you want to tab that together as well once you get down in there. So tab it together, but also take this hand here and just, there you go. So basically get the thumb into the hole and then peg these two pieces right here together. My goodness, that was a little bit more difficult than I was expecting it to be. I was not expecting it to be that difficult, man. Now we gotta work on the lower legs. So then what we want to start off with here is you basically want to lift this whole piece up so that we can have some room for the little waist rotation. Then what you want to do is you want to basically fold the crotch piece in like so. Then you can, with the legs, fold in the feet and the heel upon themselves and then rotate it all the way around. And there is a little tab down here that goes into a slot there, so you want to rotate this all the way around, tab that in. It will tab in automatically if you rotate it around, don't worry about it. After that, what you want to do with these legs is you want to, there you go, unclick it from in here and then double hinge the leg up. So unclick it from in here and then annoys me the ticking, double hinge it up. After that, what you want to do with the legs is, as you can see, there is a peg here and a slot there. You want to basically take the legs here and peg them together. And then you want to push them back, but not the crotch piece. So everything but keep the crotch piece in place. And then after that, I think you can kind of see what's going to happen. But if you don't, you want to fold this down over. And then there is a slot here and a tab here on the side. You want to get that together. And also, this needs to hook under here as well. So we're gonna have a little bit of a difficulty to see if we can show that off on screen. One side is in, now just the other side. There you go. Put that all in. Close the back up like so. There we got the whole back section completely. Oh my goodness, how does this work? But then here we have, after a little bit, we have Inferno in his bug move. So let's get Inferno back into his robot mode. So what you want to start off with is very simple. You want to come to the back of the bus and you basically want to untap. Start off by pushing up on this piece here. Then you want to basically take these pieces and untap them as well and basically get this whole thing situated. Then what you want to do with the crotch here is you want to rotate this out and then fold the legs also down while you're doing that. So fold it out, fold the legs down, then split the legs, double hinge this down until you can click this into place. Just a little clickerino and then you are done. And then afterwards you want to fold out the foot all the way, which will also fold out the heel hopefully. And yes, it does, but not entirely. But here we will give some assistance on that one. Then rotate the waist around and then we'll leave this like so, because now we got to go up here. Camera up. Because now we got to deal with the arms, which basically you want to untap from each other and also untap from back in there and rotate it out. Rotate it out. all the way. Just rotate it out all the way. Thank you very much. Afterwards, what you want to do with the bug head is you want to split the bug head open. This will allow you to not only rotate this down, but also if you fold up the mandibles or whatever you want to call those things, you can rotate these bad boys in here. And then after you've done that, you can kind of close this whole piece back up like so. And then there is a tab here that goes in somewhere under there. So basically you want to hook this into place like so. There you go. Then afterwards with the arms, what you want to do, basically want to basically get everything out of the way in a sense. If you can, just rotate these legs around and up and all that stuff just to get it out of the way. This is always really a problem that I have personally with these figures, with like how are you supposed to display this whole thing and also get these other bug legs down like so, and then you have a little bit of an option. You can either display them like this, or you can basically lift this whole thing up, split this whole thing out, rotate this piece here around and also fold it out, and you can also display him like this if you want to. But personally, just a personal preference thing, I don't want to do that. I think he takes up a little bit less room if I just display him like this on the shelf. So he's basically going to be displayed like he's from Scotland and he's wearing a skirt. That is basically what how he will be displayed. But here we have Inferno back into his robotic mood.